Let's imagine the future for a moment. Imagine waking up in a city that quietly understands you, a world where technology works in the background and daily life feels smoother, cleaner, and strangely efficient. Your phone knows your schedule, your home knows your habits, and your city knows how to avoid wasting time, energy, and resources. Sounds convenient, right? Also, slightly terrifying. Today, we're talking about how technology will redefine daily life, from smartphones to smart cities, and why this matters not just for comfort, but for your money, the planet, and your long-term sanity. Welcome to Money and Planet, the channel where sustainable investing meets real life, and where climate finance stops being boring spreadsheets and starts becoming a survival guide. Here, we break down how green and blue finance shape the systems around you, how capital decides what gets built, and why the future rewards those who understand sustainability before it becomes mandatory. Let's get into it. Number 1, smartphones become life dashboards. Your phone will no longer be just a device. It becomes a control center for health, finances, energy use, and carbon impact. It tells you how much water you use today, how green your investments are, and politely reminds you that ordering fast fashion again is a terrible decision. Investors already know that behavior change is the cheapest climate solution available. Number 2, homes that think before you do. Smart homes stop being party tricks and start optimizing energy automatically. Your house buys power when it's cheapest and cleanest, sells excess energy back to the grid, and quietly lowers bills while cutting emissions. Real estate shifts from luxury finishes to efficiency, resilience, and intelligence. Number 3, mobility without ownership. Cars turn into services, not status symbols. Autonomous electric fleets reduce congestion, emissions, and the need for parking lots that currently waste valuable urban land. Cities that invest early unlock productivity, while investors chase infrastructure that moves people, not metal. Number 4, cities that self-regulate. Smart cities use sensors, data, and AI to manage traffic, waste, water, and energy in real time. Leaks are fixed before headlines appear. Blackouts are predicted before panic sets in. Green and blue finance quietly fund this invisible efficiency. Number 5, work everywhere but optimized. Offices shrink, commutes fade, and talent goes global. Cities that adapt attract brains instead of buildings. Those that don't collect empty offices and regret. Sustainable investors favor regions that treat human capital as renewable. Number 6, food systems go intelligent. From vertical farms to AI-optimized supply chains, food travels less, wastes less, and costs less. Transparency becomes unavoidable. You know where your food came from, how much water it used, and who paid the environmental bill. Number 7, money becomes programmable. Digital currencies, smart contracts, and tokenized assets automate incentives. Imagine investments that pay based on environmental performance, not promises. Finance stops being passive and starts enforcing values. Number 8, water becomes data. Oceans, rivers, and reservoirs are monitored in real time. Blue finance funds technology that tracks pollution, manages fisheries, and prices water risk accurately. When water becomes transparent, misuse becomes expensive. Number 9, health shifts from treatment to prediction. Wearables and AI spot problems early, reducing costs and improving quality of life. Prevention saves money, saves emissions, and saves time. Number 10, inequality becomes visible. Technology exposes gaps in access, opportunity, and resilience. Smart cities show who benefits and who doesn't. Transparency forces action because instability is terrible for returns. Here's the bigger picture, and technology is not neutral. It amplifies priorities. Fund smart cities with short-term thinking, and you get surveillance and inequality. Fund them with sustainable finance, and you get efficiency, resilience, and cleaner growth. Climate finance is not a niche. It is the operating system of future economies. If this video changed how you see your phone, your city, or your investments, like it. Subscribe for more where money meets reality. Share this with someone who thinks smart cities are just fancy streetlights. The future is being financed right now, whether you notice it or not. Bonus thought for those still watching. The smartest cities won't feel high-tech. They'll feel calm, efficient, and boring in the best way. Progress is not more noise or more screens. It's systems that quietly work, and resources that quietly regenerate. Preparation is not about buying gadgets or chasing hype. It is about understanding systems, incentives, and long-term risks. Future-ready people invest in skills that travel, assets that adapt, and ideas that compound. They pay attention to policy, infrastructure, and capital flows because those signals arrive before change becomes obvious. Cities, companies, and individuals who prepare early do not panic later. They adjust smoothly while others scramble. Sustainability is not sacrifice, it is optionality. It gives you more choices when shocks arrive. That is why smart money watches technology through a climate lens, because efficiency without resilience is fragile and growth without boundaries eventually collapses. The future rewards patience, literacy, and alignment between profit and planet. Think of the coming decades as a redesign of daily life. Energy, food, water, transport, and money are being rewritten with code and capital. You do not need to predict everything, but you do need a framework to evaluate what matters. Ask who benefits, who pays, and who bears the risk. Those questions never go out of date, even when technology does. Answer them well, and the future stops feeling scary and starts feeling navigable. Now ask yourself this: if that future really happens, are you excited or uncomfortable? And more importantly, what are you doing to prepare for it? Technology moves fast, but preparation moves smarter. In the next video, we break down exactly how individuals and investors can position themselves for this future. Watch the next video to find out. Curiosity, discipline, and long-term thinking are the real upgrades no software update can replace, no matter how smart our cities become. Starting today together.